Hello and welcome. In our last video, we hosted a static website using Amazon S3 and Cloud Fonts. Today, we shall continue our discussion on Amazon S3. This time, we shall enable versioning and share file using Presigned URL. Versioning allows one to have multiple copies of the same object or the same file. For instance, you can carry out some edits on a particular file and then upload it without having to delete the one you already have there. So what Amazon S3 does is to keep the old copy while you have your newest copy. So this way you can see the changes you've been making to the same document, and then you can go back to any of the older ones if the need arises. Then sharing file with Presigned URL allows you to set a time frame or a time limit within which people can access the file, after which it becomes inaccessible. So we're going to practice making use of this. In today's demo, we're going to practice making use of these services, and we'll follow pretty the same pattern we used while we were doing hosting of a static website, just with little adjustments. So to begin, we'll start with creating our S3 buckets. So I go to S3. Okay, there we are. So currently, okay, let's see if I have any bucket already. I don't have any, but let's confirm that. So as you can see, we have no buckets already. So we're going to create our own buckets now. So I select create buckets. Okay. So we're leaving bucket type as general purpose. Let's select a unique bucket name for our buckets. Let me say bucket 4739. I think this should do. And then we'll move down. Under bucket ownership, I will enable ACL because we're going to use it to practice versioning. So I will enable ACL. Lock public access settings for this bucket, I will uncheck. Object versioning. So this is the major difference between the part we took in our previous video and this present one. So I will enable object versioning. Okay. I think we're pretty done with the major configurations. I create the bucket. Oh, I didn't acknowledge. Remember, when you uncheck the public block or public access, you have to acknowledge. So I acknowledge and go back. Very important. Create bucket. Okay, so our bucket has been created. You can see it here. Bucket 4739. Okay. Now, the next step is to configure the buckets to be able to host a static website. So I'll select the bucket. I'll open the buckets and then go to properties. Remember, we want to configure the bucket so it can host a static website. So I go to properties. Let's scroll down. Okay, static website hosting. We'll go to edit. Let's enable. So hosting type, we'll leave it as host a static website. Index document, we enter index.html and then error.html. Then finally we'll save the changes. Okay, so we've successfully configured our bucket to host a static website. Good. So the next step is we're going to upload a file to the bucket. So I go to objects, select upload, then add files. Okay, I'm going to select I'm going to select a simple static website here. Very simple one. We're going to use it to test sharing a document or a file using Presigned URL. So let me say the learner. Okay, I select the learner, open. You can see it here. So I'll go down and select upload. Our file is uploading. Okay. So it has successfully uploaded. We'll close this. Okay. So next, we're going to try and share this site using Presigned URL. So I'll select it and then go to actions. You can see share with Presigned URL. So I'll select that. Now it's going to ask me how long will I want people to have access to this file or to this page. You have the option of minutes, you have the option of hours. Of course, we're going to make use of minutes and very short minutes so that we'll be able to access it. So let's say 2 minutes. What this means is that after 2 minutes, this page will no longer be accessible. So I create Presigned URL. Okay, so it has created the Presigned URL and then gives me the option of copying the Presigned URL. So I'll copy it Now let's open it in another window. I'll paste, enter. Okay, so this is the file. Learning brings freedom. Okay, we'll leave this and then go back to our previous page and then come back to it in a short moment. By then, the 2 minutes would have elapsed, and then we'll see if we can still access the page again. So let's go back. This time around, we're going to upload another file that we're going to be using to practice versioning. So I click on upload. Let's upload the second file and then add files. So this time I will select my perfume website. Okay, there it is. Perfume. I open. Look at it there. So let me go down and upload. I upload. Okay. Successfully uploaded. Okay. Let me close this. I'm sure 2 minutes must have elapsed. So let's go back and see if we can still access this page. I will refresh. You see, access denied. So the file is no longer available. So this is what happens when you share a file with presigned URL. You limit the access to a specific time frame, after which it becomes inaccessible. Okay, let's close it. Now, in the second, um, for the second page, we're going to be sharing it using access control list. So I'll highlight, go to actions, and then select make public using ACL. Okay, I confirm make public. Okay, so we successfully made that file public. So let's confirm and see if let's confirm. Okay, so we'll copy the URL and open it in a new window. Okay, let me paste. You can see our site here, elegant perfume pics. Okay, now we're going to see versioning in action. I'm going to edit the HTML code and change this elegant to Chide's perfume. And then we'll come back here and see how it reflects, and then see the two files we uploaded. So let me go down to my system and okay, let me open up the system, the code. Okay, so this is the code here. I'm going to just make the change from elegant perfume pics to Chide's perfume. Okay, so let me make the change. So it's now no longer elegant perfume pics but Chide's perfume pics. I'll save that. Okay, and then minimize. Okay, so let me go over and upload the new version of this file. So I go to upload, select files, add files, and then perfume, select perfume and open. You can see down there, I upload. Okay, successfully uploaded. Okay, so currently you will not see you can only see the same perfume page here, but there are actually two of them. Let's make it public using the SCL. Okay, public. Okay, close. Okay, so let's go back to our previous page. You see, currently the first one we uploaded was Elegant Perfume Pics, while the second one is Chidis Perfume Pics. So let's refresh. Great. So you can see that we've successfully replaced Elegant Perfume Pics with Chidis Perfume Pics. This is versioning in action. Okay, so let's just go back and then see if the other file was deleted or S3 saved it somewhere else for us or saved it for us. So we'll go to show versions. Good. So you can see the two versions there. This is the latest file, and this is the previous one. You can see the time frame. So this is what versioning does essentially. We can still make some changes to this file and upload a new one, and this one will become an older version, and all of them will line up here. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you, and see you again.